The Envoy program is our outreach program into the inner city high schools of Cleveland.
You can call it elitist because we take the best students we can find.
These are kids from high schools where nobody goes to college and no one ever becomes an engineer. The genesis of the program was about 12 years ago. We thought about it and said, we're surrounded by all of these high schools in Cleveland and they have real challenges. Why don't we work with the high schools and bring kids here on campus, involve them with plastic lasers and advanced food packaging, and see if we can use this as a vehicle to excite the kids and bring them on to careers in the STEM fields.
Math was one of my biggest strengths in high school, and so when he started teaching me new stuff about math, it just opened my eyes to, wow, there's so much more that I can learn, and he really got me excited about the future.
I like being able to touch things and find data and I guess I'm finding little discoveries, but I'm finding things and I'm understanding the work.
Before joining the program, I actually didn't know what a polymer was. You'd have no idea, there's so many different plastics and what you could do with them.
Perhaps more important than anything else we do in our professional life here is to change young lives and give young people a chance.
Get to do a math class and chemistry and physics, and we get taught by the college professors.
My advisor is so helpful and so influential in my life for so many years, and he has always believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. He will always tell me, Tanisha, you need to read the literature, you need to read the literature, and I'm like, oh, this is so boring. But coming out later on now with my students, I'm like, you guys have to read the literature.
It's nice to have someone who's not that much older than you, but somebody who can put everything in perspective for you from a different standpoint.
Being a mentor now, I found my passion. I definitely see myself coming back and being a professor because I love my students. I love working with them.
CLiPs, the acronym, is the Center for Layered Polymeric Systems. It is our science and technology center that's been funded for the last 10 years by the National Science Foundation. We have access to a unique technology here at CASE that is very much like the process used to make strudel pastry. In this case, we take 2 or 3 different polymers and we extrude them initially into a layered structure, and then we cut and stack and cut and stack and cut and stack, and we get a film that looks like a regular piece of plastic wrap, but it might have 256 or 512 or 4,096 layers. As you increase the number of layers, each layer gets thinner and thinner, and remarkable changes in polymer properties occur. And we can take that as a platform and take it in a lot of different directions, make plastic lasers, recording media. We thought this is really exciting and something you could get a young person to buy into.
We started making modified atmosphere packages, which is basically packaging for fruits and vegetables. We wanted to learn how to make the vegetables last longer on the shelf and be fresher when you eat it.
I'm making these aerogels that are flame retardant and bio-based to be replaced in different consumer items like couches. In California, there's a lot of forest fires. So by replacing them with these little aerogels, hopefully we can help with everything being more flame retardant.
I made polymers for capacitors. You research what type of polymer you want to use, then we go downstairs and it's like a vast room with just polymers just everywhere. So we actually sat down and we made them together where we're co-extruding the polymer. We worked on building up a presentation to show what type of things that I learned, what type of results, any deliverables that I can get.
They come here, they do well, and they all go to college, and 90% of them go into STEM majors. Going forward is we want to continue this, we want to grow it. Right now we typically have about 15 to 20 envoys. We think that CASE has the capacity to have perhaps as many as 50 envoys per year. We want to take this on the road. If we can do this in Cleveland, why can't we do this at Stanford and San Jose and Rutgers and Newark? We can really change the face of the scientific and engineering workforce in the United States.